Morning, everyone. It is Dana Sacco with ITI Hype, your system and automation specialist. Today, what I'm going to be discussing is actually something that has been asked a lot. And guys, I'll be working a little bit more on adding some more of these videos, specifically SweetDash. This has been the talk of a lot of people. Why? Because SweetDash put out their lifetime access for $99 over on AppSumo recently. It is gone. As of today. Today is the 31st of March, and it's gone. They don't have it up there anymore. However, there are lifetime deals. I want to say it's $349, somewhere around there. The link will be in the comments, or let me know if you need it, if you want that deal, because we're all about lifetime, right? We like lifetime, and SweetDash promises a lot. So I'm not going to go into everything in one video. The other day we discussed conditional formatting in SweetDash and their forms, which I really think is a game changer because you're not sending people multiple forms. But I'm going to take it a step back today. And what I'm specifically going to go into is what the heck are the forms? Because this came out. It didn't occur to me that people wouldn't realize what the different types of forms are. So we're going to make it a little bit basic on this and go with, okay, what the hell are these forms and what do they do, right? Which one should I put in which thing? I will say SweetDash is not the most intuitive of the CRMs, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. With the amount of functionality that it has, it's not going to be intuitive, but it's going to be powerful because there's so much that can be done in it. I'm slowly, as I dig in, I'm getting more and more excited about some of the things. If you go back in time and see my comments on SweetDash originally, I was not sure. And honestly, the $99 lifetime scares the crap out of me. And I'm curious to see where it goes. I'm very curious about some of the programs that they're talking about implementing. I'm really excited about a lot of the different things. So I want to see how far this system goes, but let's start with the basics today with forms. And you guys don't need to see me. You guys want to see the actual stream, right? So this is the SweetDash screen. Now, if you are not a super user, you do not get this cool widget up here. Guys, this system that we are looking at right now is not set up at all. This is blank. I have nothing on here, all right? Let's make this just a little bit bigger. Now we'll leave it. So all of these things tell you about, these things are actually here, guys. It tells you how to do all of this stuff, okay? He's got your training in there. Please go take a look at it. But as you can see, it's overwhelming. Am I right? So if you don't know what your workflow, what you want your workflow to be, I can totally see how this is like totally overwhelming. If I were you, I'd be turning everything off. I would totally exit all of this stuff and remove it from my screen because, oh my gosh, this is like way overwhelming. So you can design actually the front page however you want, but that's not what we're discussing today. Today, we're going down to these things called forms. It's over here on the left-hand side. And yours might look a little bit different, guys. If you notice, all my branding is purple, so we go with purple. And honestly, it's one of the first things that I ever do in a system. If I can customize it, I will make it my colors. It just makes me happy, so that's what I do, and everyone else has to deal with it. So let's go over here to forms. Now, SweetDash has these wonderful things. These are some that we already did in here. Some of them happen to be just basic ones that are generic that came with the system. but we're going to go in here and create a form, right? Now, what are these forms? We have a kickoff form, we have an update form, and we have a general form. Now, the kickoff form is exactly what it says it is. A kickoff form, which is the main one most of you are going to be working with right off the bat. A kickoff form is one that starts any type of automation sequence, any type. So if you whatever you're doing, but the main one that most people are doing is, please let's book a call with me. So you go to kickoff form. We're going to go ahead and do this really quick and schedule a call. You can have primary first name. You can add in company name, rearrange these things. It all can be done, right? There's a couple different sections down here. You can do an appointment block and say it's required. And then the role would be a prospect coordinator. That's me. I'm the only one in here. Now say we have circles. Circles, think of them as groupings. A prospect, of course, could be in a prospect circle. That way, if you decide to broadcast something out just to prospects, you can. These are people that have booked a call with you or tried to book a call with you. Something might have happened. Maybe you're running a promotion just for them, and you can add these. Now, if you have salespeople, you can add salespeople to them. So there's a lot of different things that we can go into. And as I go into these videos, we'll dig into some of this stuff a lot more because there's a lot of stuff. Guys, there's a lot of stuff that you can do with any type of automation. You can, but we're basic. This video is specifically on the different types of forms. So what you're going to want to do if you are starting any type of automation is start off with this form called a kickoff form. You can name it whatever you want. You can add questions in there. You can actually, this is where if you need a reference back to the conditional logic of the form, if this happens, if we'll say if their first name equals whatever, then, you can have it do whatever. You can also do that where, say you ask for people's birthdays. This is a big one in my groups because we all like to wish everyone a happy birthday. If their birthday month, is in, say, April, tomorrow it would send out an email to every single person that's birthdays in April, and it can be, you can do all of this wonderful stuff with this stuff. So kickoff form. That is going to start an automation. Okay, well, Dana, I don't want to do a kickoff form. Okay. I want to have my clients be able to update their own data. Now, one of the cool things about SweetDash is it has a true client portal. And again, this is something that we're going to get into and we will be discussing it. But you can put forms in their portal. You can put, hey, this is where we are in your project in their portal. You can request documents. You can do all of this stuff within their portal. Now, if I want them to be able to just update their information, like their email address, if they had, whatever I wanted, an update form is what I would do. And again, you can add different things to it. So that is just, you can send them the link. Not necessarily always something you want to do, but you can send them the link, but it's mainly designed to go into their portal or to send them so that they can update their information. Perfect, right? It's probably a good idea maybe to send them that sort of thing, maybe once every 6 months. Update your information. Is this information that I have for you correct? Perfect. We like that sort of thing, and that sort of thing is really cool. So the next type of form is a general form. Now, guys, this one I'm going to dig into just a little bit deeper because I was really excited when I was doing some reviewing of this. So a general form can be done in a couple different ways. Say you have a sales team. You have someone that wants to take notes, or, they're doing your sales calls. You can have an internal form that they can fill out, that they can ask. It can list the specific questions for that client and be in their system. And it's just something for you to look at, right? Perfect. Save form data. And then it can, it's submitted, so it can go. Subject that it was submitted for it. And then, I can send an email just to let, say someone on my team did a sales call and they answered these questions, and, I wanted to take a look at it afterwards just so I can confirm what's going on. It can be done. There's also something else here. Now, they have this thing called add to audiences, right? Guys, what does that mean? This means that this can be used specifically for your lead magnet. The reason why is because the person that comes through on your lead magnet form, you can have, we're going to load everything else. Okay. I don't think I added audiences. But it's just their first name, last name, and email address. That's all it is. So that you get their information and you can have clear specialty type. Like I said, add to audiences, load specialty type, marketing audiences would be systemology or CRM systems. I did load those. Haha. So enable email double opt-in. So it lets them know. And then afterwards, so say I was putting out, and I'm working on this within another system right now. Say I was putting out a lead magnet, right? First, I want to confirm their email, double opt-in. Guys, please do it. What that's doing is it's making sure, A, they put their email address in right. B, they're an actual real person. So you don't want people on your email list that, aren't real. We don't like that. No one likes that. So this is just that. And so based on this, awesome. Enable drop-in, the double opt-in, sorry. You can customize this, guys. It's just like any type of thing. I don't say hi, I say hey. And I like to do an exclamation point. You've been added to this email list. And it puts the segment or the email list systemology in there. Can you confirm? Thanks. Then lets me know that someone's in there. Then I can send something else. Now you can also do, send an email afterwards with their attachment. So say they're asking for a lead magnet. One that I have that's coming up is actually part of the book of systemology, right? I want to know that you actually wanted it first. Then I want to know that it's there. I want to know that you've actually opted in and you've requested the information. And now I want to actually send you the PDF of it. So then what you can do is you've got an entire marketing campaign that you can do over here. So that is really huge. What this does is it keeps people out. For example, a lot of people have been trying to use other systems and for lead magnets. Guys, most CRM systems are not designed for that. If you're contacting me about HoneyBook, DUBSADO, 17 Hats, and wanting to send people that come in a lead magnet, that's not what it's there for. It is not an email marketing system. SweetDash brings that stuff into this one, creates it so that you can simplify and do you know, I would do this as a systemology lead magnet and be done, right? So now I know exactly what form they came in on. Awesome. Say I did short form, long form, whatever. The only thing I would like to see on this, and it's not on this one, is that you cannot add the text marketing, which through SweetDash it's done in Twilio. But again, I would want something like that on this form. It's the only thing you can't add, but I'm good with this, right? I'm absolutely good with this. It works first name, last name, email address, boom, done, go. So let's say we go ahead and we save this, save. And most of them at this point are the same. So that's why I'm kind of saving this one here. Now let's take a look. Oops, let's go over here. Link embed. So this is a direct link. So from here, the URL is copied. I do like that feature, but I never remember it. That's what it looks like if I wasn't to embed it, right? So if I was to embed it, this is what it, you know, I would use this code on my website. Might edit this some. You got your submission, hide form title. Let's see. Oh, that's good. And now you can change the colors and you can change your wording on the text. So, you know, that's what I would want. Maybe I want to change something different on here. Or you can direct users to a custom URL. I'm big on sending people to a custom URL. Sometimes if you have people that you want to download something, but again, I want them to do that double opt-in. So I'm not always a big fan of having them download a PDF from my website. I would much rather send it to them and make sure that they actually asked for it. But you could do that, open it in a new tab. You could do add custom CSS, make form transparent, see all this stuff. You can add and delete a lot and it will save it so that even when you do this, now it's taken away. Now, of course, your first name, last name, I like to require those because, or at least the first name I want to require. The reason why I personally like that is because if I'm sending you a message, I want it to say, hey, you know, hey, Dana. That sort of thing needs to go in there. So this is actually available with all of the forms. So let's take a look at another form. Let's see this one. Oh, that form's no longer available. I deleted that one. Let's go to the one that I just did and let's save it. This one, and then let's do I want an appointment block. Save and keep editing. Link embed. Delete that. I don't think I have any appointments in here, but this is what it would look like. Again, primary email, first name, address, then CRM setup or systemology. So you can see here, this is the one that I did the conditional formatting, where I asked very specific questions. If you're CRM setup, what CRM are you using, if any? That's one of my questions that I ask people. However, it's systemology. I want to know how many employees or contractors you are currently working with, because there is a minimum for most people. Again, I can change the button color over here. Oops. Make it black just to be easy, or we could do there. I have copied and pasted different For some reason, it doesn't type over that very well, and I'm not sure why, but it does. That's fine. Lighten. So it lightens it. Darken. Darkens it. Hide form title again. Save. So that sort of thing can be done. And some people I have noticed, like if they have a light background, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I am not a big fan about making forms transparent because of usability and because of access. I cannot read forms if they are on a colored background. So they kind of piss me off. So it's just one of those things that be aware when you're doing that sort of thing. I don't know if I have appointment types in this one. Yeah, so it should have been able to ask me, and that could be just me not paying attention about the whole appointment type. I don't think I selected an appointment type. Save. Let's go there. So I see a lot of, we'll go ahead and fill that out. None, submit. 5. Submission received. So because I don't have an appointment type set up in there, and that is probably just me, it's not coming up with it, but it does come up with it. Go back to editing and it will be done. Now you can also see all the submissions here. There's the submissions that I just did. Back to editing. You can do all of that. So I hope that helps kind of with the types of, I really want to see how this is going and why it's not coming up, but I will come up with that one in a minute. So since I don't see that. But guys, if you have any questions about these type of things, please comment. Let me know what you're looking for and let me know a little bit about where you're stuck. Like I said, a lot of these videos will be coming back or coming up in the future for different little segments of SweetDash versus putting it all together, because honestly, that would probably take hours for it to be completely set up. But I can totally understand some of your frustrations that I have seen and heard about this with it not being intuitive. Guys, this isn't a simple system. This is not, you can see right here, guys, this is not simple. This is not something that is just going to sit there and, there's a very big difference between a system that's doing this, where you've got all the projects, the tasks, the timers, work requests, settings, all of that in one system, versus something that's just a basic CRM, which is just contacts, where are they, sales, deals, events, things, those type of systems. There is a huge difference. It also has the learning system down here, products, courses, and settings. Have I used it? No, I have not. Again, as I dig further into the system and I work on building more of the system, then we're going to go ahead and go into some of these things. I'm very excited to see where it goes, especially for some of my people, such as my bookkeepers and accountants, because everything can be done right here. You can send form requests. You can do all sorts of things. You can send, you're requesting files. There's a lot that can be done. So as you can see, if you guys are getting frustrated with it, I get it. If you guys need help, contact us. We are here ready to help you with the overwhelm, because honestly, we understand it, because the first time we went through this, it was like, whoa, please back off. And so by taking it by the smaller bites, I'm hoping that some of this will help you. So today we discussed forms. If you guys have something particular you want to learn about, Next, please let me know. Teddy is sitting here making me a whole list of things to do videos on, and I will get to them, I promise you, as soon as I possibly can. All right, guys, thank you so much. And if you're on YouTube, please remember to subscribe. I really appreciate it. It makes all the difference. Please share with other people, my Facebook people, my LinkedIn people. Hi, I'd love to have a thumbs up. Just share with people and let people know that you've seen it. Thank you so much, and you guys have a great day.